You can't have control over situations when you can't even control yourselves. That is one thing that I've realized about myself, because like I said, I struggled so much with self-control. Like, let's even talk about eating habits, for instance. Hi family, welcome back. My name is Vivian Majapelo and welcome back. For those of you returning, thank you so much for returning. As you would have told from the title of the video, today I'm discussing how I'm cultivating my dream life, how I'm actually getting into that state where I'm living my dream life. Please do invite your friends. Let's watch together. Let's grow together. I am on a quest to grow with as many people as I possibly can grow with, to impact many lives and to share my story and let people live their lives through me if they are afraid to actually dare to dream, let us get into it. So the first thing for me, which is very, very important when it comes to cultivating your dream life, is by first understanding what you mean your dream life is. You need to define your dream life for yourself. What does your dream life look like? Because most times you will think, I want to live like a certain type of life, but you don't actually define it well. Write it out for yourself to say, oh, all right, my dream life means me having a child and let me just get into my type of dream life, or what I meant my dream life is. My dream life was basically just living content, being happy, living out of anxiety, having control over my life, having control over my time, being able to do most of the things I want to do, being able to do projects I want to do, being able to build things that I want to build. That is essentially my dream life, and those things I've been able to achieve most of them, and I believe there's a whole lot more that I will be achieving, and I've got a book here, so don't be bothered when I start looking down. Another thing that I defined for myself was with regards to my family structure. How did I want my family structure to look like? I wanted to be able to have a balance, strike a balance, be able to take care of my child more, be able to take care of my husband more. But what does it mean to you to have or what does it mean to you, this dream life concept? For me also, it meant me being able to work on my business, build my business, because essentially that is the legacy that my children and their children and their children, well, that's what I plan, will have as a legacy, So me working on my business and being content in the business that I do, that has been a dream of mine. Other people don't want to work. If you don't want to work, that's okay too, as long as you know how you'll be able to maintain your life, upkeep your life, and all that nice stuff. All right, the next thing is getting out of your comfort zone. I know you've heard this one many a times than not, but getting out of your comfort zone sometimes is critical in obtaining your dream life, because that is the stage, the most uncomfortable stage, where you get to grow. You cannot really grow that much when you are still in your comfort zone and you're not willing to come out of it and do things that will expand you, things that will allow you to see different perspectives. And when I say getting out of your comfort zone, I mean also like trying out things that you've never tried before, exploring your other interests, because you find that there are other things that are of interest to you or interesting to you, beyond what you actually understand of yourself now. I found myself also enjoying playing in the sand. I know that's weird, and I mean that's not anything that's got to do with cultivating my dream life, but what I'm essentially trying to prove here is that there are so many things that you'll discover about yourself, and that is sometimes the secret to finding something that will allow you to live your dream life, that will allow you to monetize. Because now you find that you're working or you're employed, and you thought you really liked marketing, or you really liked accounting, but in that place or that environment of work, you are not happy because you didn't take the opportunity to come out of your comfort zone and try something else. And you find that that skill that you actually already have is a great skill, or is something that you enjoy, but because you're doing it in the wrong environment, you find that you don't enjoy it anymore. Example, me, in my accounting career or my accounting profession, there are many times where I've done things that I don't really enjoy, but the place I was doing it from is because I was comfortable in what I was doing, and I didn't take time to explore, only to find that I actually enjoy personal finance related stuff. I actually enjoy business funding related type of stuff. I actually enjoy, like, there are so many other things that I enjoyed besides what I used to actually do in my job or in my workplace. So do take the time to explore, take the time to come out of your comfort zone and do things different. And I mean, out of me doing now something different, now that's the comfort zone I had to come out of, coming out of full-time employment and getting into business full-time. I realized that things work out for me. Things look so much better. My future outlook is looking a lot more better than it was when I was still employed, you know. And I mean, I hope nothing changes, and I pray nothing changes, because I believe it in my spirit that God is taking me where He needs to take me. So do take the time, explore, go out, do things that are uncomfortable, and you will eventually find your fit or what you really want to do. The one other thing that you actually take for granted is the dressing up. And I've spoken about this already in a previous video. Take the time to dress up. Take the time to look nice. People are actually attracted to people that look nice. I keep saying this. And I found myself actually attracting certain types of people just from the way I dress, or when I started changing my dress style, or the way I dress basically. And I found that when I dress a certain way, there's a certain target of people that I attract. So play around with your dress style. See what type of people the different dress styles actually attract. And I've basically found a dress style that actually works for the kind of people that I actually want to attract. And I know it sounds so weird, but you shouldn't take for granted how you look, your appearance. Like, for instance, right now, I know you probably think my hair is looking scruffy and stuff, but for some weird reason, people are attracted to my hair. And they so inquisitive, it strikes conversations. I get to actually connect with new people purely because of my hair. Like, how crazy is that? But when my hair is up in braids or in a wig or whatever the case may be, I don't get or I wasn't getting as much attention as I am right now with this hair that is out and so there's something about you that will always attract conversations. Just find what it is and know how to monetize on it, or know how to work with it. The next other thing is smelling nice, guys. Smelling nice is something that most people actually take for granted, but people also are attracted to good smell. Actually, there are different perfumes that I have, and those different perfumes I wear on different occasions, because I've actually realized that there are certain smells that attract certain types of people. I don't know what the science is behind that, but I actually saw it work for me. Or maybe I'm being delusional, but I doubt I'm being delusional because I've tested it out with my different perfumes. And when I go to business meetings and stuff, there's a certain perfume that I wear, and for some weird reason, people take me seriously. Maybe because I smell nice and look good too, you know? So take the time to bath, clean up nicely and smell nice. And also with makeup, you don't have to also do a lot of makeup. This brings me to another point of appearance. Your facial features look nice. Put makeup, men, groom, do something to your face. You know, you will not understand what big of a difference that does for you. I don't like wearing makeup. I don't like doing my face a lot, but most times I do it because when I get into the room, for some weird reason, people light up, you know, even though I'm not doing like a face beat. I'm not saying do a face beat. Do something basic, something simple where it just elevates you and enhances you just a little bit, and you look nicer than you just chilling at home doing nothing. You know, just show that you've put in an effort in your appearance, in your face, because people are actually paying attention to that. You might not realize it, but people actually do pay attention to that. The next other thing is routine, creating a routine. Guys, when I went into or started cultivating my dream life, it was so difficult because I was used to a certain way of doing things, you know, and to break out of those type of things, it required me to create a routine for myself, to know that at this time I need to do this, at that time I need to do this, at this time this is what needs to happen, you know, on these days this is what I need to do. And by creating that routine, I found that now I've got so much structure. I'm so much more productive. And actually creating your dream life comes hand in hand with your productivity levels. So if you're not productive, best believe your time is wasted, and chances of you attaining your goals, attaining your dreams are very minimal. So get out there, or create a routine for yourself that will allow for you to work towards your dream and, you know, make it work. Because I can tell you, a routine is also something that we overlook, but the power that it has to actually allow you to create discipline, to create some sort of structure in your life. Because generally people, when they don't have structure, they tend to give up, or they tend to not follow through with what they had originally started. And I used to be like that. There were certain things that I'd start, but I'd never finish because I never had a routine, I never had a plan. So get there, create a routine for yourself and track what you do. Right now I'm being a little bit more intentional about tracking my activity, tracking my habits that I want to implement for myself, you know. So for instance, there are habits like waking up early at a certain time. I have the 5 o'clock one, habits of prayer that I create, habits of journaling that I create, habits of trying to eat fine, because I generally have a tendency of just not eating when I'm very busy. So trying to take care of my body, habits of standing up and just doing a little young walk. So those type of things make a large difference when it comes to your productivity levels and managing your life. So do take the time to create a structure for your life, because structure is important, and it also allows for those that are close to you to understand you better, because it creates predictability. Oh my goodness, the English was trying to escape me, but it allows for predictability for them to get to understand when you're offline, when you're online, because we do go offline and online as people. There are times where you just, want to be in your own element. Other times where you just want to be with people, So it allows for people to also understand you as a person. I mean, I'm not saying you should show your traits to everybody in the world. Just keep it close to the people that genuinely care about you, the people that genuinely are in your circle. You understand? The next other thing is self-control. I don't want to speak very less on this topic because this one is so important. Self-control has been one thing that I really struggled with, and the reason I say I struggled with it, I love my sleep, and when I'd set myself those habits that I wanted to establish, one of them being waking up at 5 o'clock, many a days than not, when I didn't wake up at 5 o'clock, I'd just brush it off, and I'd just be like, oh no, it's okay, I don't really need to do this as hectically. I don't need to be as hard on myself. Yes, don't be hard on yourself, like impossibly hard or ridiculously hard on yourself, but controlling how you behave, considering the goals that you've set for yourself, is critical in progressing and moving forward in life. Because if you are not disciplined by yourself, or if you can't control your own behavior, then I don't even know how you expect to get to that next level. Because every time something happens, you're either gonna, I nearly said backslide, I'm so much of a Christian, but yeah, you know what I mean. You're either gonna retract or you won't carry activities through. So don't fall into the trap of not disciplining yourself and not creating a set of rules for yourself that you actually want to follow, so that you have a little bit more control over yourself. Because you can't have control over situations when you can't even control yourself. That is one thing that I've realized about myself, because like I said, I struggled so much with self-control. Like, let's even talk about eating habits, for instance. I'm not a sweet lover, but I love salty things. So chips, packet of chips. I'd want to eat like a whole large packet of chips in one sitting. And I had to learn that, you know what, Vivian, you just need a little bowl, pour yourself some chips, eat that, and when you're done with that, that is it, But yeah, myself would just not do it. Myself would just not want to eat from a bowl, or if I do pour myself chips in a bowl, I'll probably eat them. Once I'm finished, I'll go like pour some more. But I had to understand and develop the principle of self-control by saying, you know what, Vivian, after you've had that bowl, that is enough for the day. Those are the portions that are good for that particular day. Don't have more, because you need to take care of your body. All these things that you're putting into your body that are not good for you, that are junk, are not working to your benefit. So yeah, I think for today, let us end this video here. If you guys have any questions, I'll be so happy if you guys ask questions. If you guys, I'm sure there's quite a few people who are actually curious about me coming out of full-time employment and becoming a housewife and a businesswoman. I know I'm probably going to get a lot of those questions, but yeah, ask away. Those that I can answer, I'll definitely answer those questions for you. And I'm looking forward to interacting with you guys a little bit more. If you want to follow me more closely, you probably will find me on LinkedIn at vivian.mojapelo, or you can find me on TikTok. That is generally where I post a lot more when my phone is actually working and I am not swamped. So you can follow me there. actually renamed that, I need to say channel, but I've renamed that page to Housewife in Business, because people don't generally understand what I mean. I'm a housewife, but then I'm doing business as well. But then, yeah, that's where I generally take you through my day. And if you don't want to miss that, then do follow my TikTok page there. And if there is anything that you would like to share about your life, do share. And if you've made it this far, I do leave a heart or something, just so that I know that you guys are watching and this content is valuable for you. And if you haven't found this content valuable thus far, do leave your comments as well, just so that I know what it is that is not working, so we can fix that, right? Because that's also another thing when it comes to realizing your dream life. Working with criticism, understanding that criticism is good. And yeah, let me not get into a whole other video about this. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Do like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.